Hello, welcome to the channel. Life's busy, so I've saved you some time. I've compiled the top 5 YouTube channels that you need as a solo acoustic musician. When I started solo gigging and busking, I had a load of questions, so that meant I had to wade through a lot of nonsense on YouTube. That does mean that I found some really game-changing YouTube channels that helped take me and my music off the couch, onto the streets, and into the pubs. First up is Augustradioproject. ARP's channel follows his life as a musician, and a lot of that is to do with busking and a fair bit about gigging and things as well. But Ben is more than a musician, he's like a philosopher and a storyteller, and that really comes through in his videos. His videos between 10-15 to 20 minutes long, and generally he'll go somewhere busking for the day, and while he's filming that he'll talk through a concept or a thought or something that's been on his mind. Generally leave the end of his videos feeling really good and inspired and motivated. It's just wholesome content. He covers many concepts around busking, gigging, generally being a musician, following your passion in life. He also does some gear reviews. He's been sent some wacky guitars that he takes out busking and tries them out in a live setting. But this is the channel that made me want to go busking. It just made it look so much fun. I actually collaborated with Ben. We went and met up in Southport and we went busking together, and then we interviewed each other and just chatted everything music, life and busking, and it was awesome.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home.
There'll be a link to mine and his video in the description below. If you've ever even remotely thought about trying out busking, definitely check out the Augustradioproject YouTube channel. But be prepared to develop a relentless desire to go busking. So next up we have Finbar Horgan. His channel is super helpful when it comes to the practical stuff, most specifically around gigging. That's his whole thing. His whole thing is to get guitarists and singers, to get them out there doing paid work. On his channel, you'll find loads of helpful things like ideas for set lists, how to write a set list, how to talk to a crowd between songs, and how to get gigs. And he actually has a load of free PDFs that you can just download that has all this information in as well, that he just gives out for free, because he's a nice guy. And I can vouch that Finbar's a sound guy because I've been on a Zoom call with him. One of the great things about his channel is that it led me to the Pro Gig Academy, which is Finbar's community. And there's over 3,000 people in there now. One of them is me. And this is like a uniquely supportive place. It really is. I went into it with not very much expectation at all, and very pleasantly surprised at how encouraging, how like inspiring it is being in there and chatting with these people, because people in there are all at different stages, they're all different ages, they're from all over the world, and we all come together and share our experiences, and it's been really helpful. I can't recommend the community enough, and his YouTube channel. Give them both a go. Links are down in the description. And if you do feel like you need a little bit more help, Finbar does offer one-on-one coaching as well, where you can dive into more detail about what are the blockers, how do we get you out there doing a thing that you really want to do. So between the Augustradioproject channel and Finbar Horgan's channel, you've got the busking and the gigging side covered, but there was a few other channels that I found really helpful along the way. And next up is Gregorhuntercoleman. This is a dude from Glasgow. His channel has a load of song tutorials, ideas for your set list, and practical advice about gigging in pubs and bars. And when you're starting out, coming up with a 50 song set list is quite hard work. So Gregor can definitely help you there. I've never met the guy, I've never chatted with him. Gregor, if you ever find yourself in the northwest of England, give me a shout and we'll go busking together. Next up is Tito Larios. I found this guy's channel really helpful. He does a lot of content around busking, and he'll do things like, I busked full time for a week, here's the information. So it's really practical stuff that I found really helpful when I was starting out. His videos have a really cool feel to them, and he does some gear reviews and stuff like that as well. And the same goes for you, Tito. I've never spoken to you dudes, but if you find yourself in the northwest of England, let's go for a busk. And the next one is actually a channel I've stumbled across fairly recently, but I found his content to be surprisingly good, considering he hasn't had the channel very long, and that is the Musician Academy. This guy's only got 34 videos, I think, but the quality of his video is really, really good. It's very informative stuff and it's delivered in a professional way. On his channel, you'll find more ideas for songs to put in a set list, gigging advice and equipment advice and things like that. And as I say, he's relatively early on in his journey and his videos are already great. So I'm sure he's going to, at the very least, keep up that good standard as he keeps going forward. So that's the top 5 YouTube channels that have been the most helpful to getting me out there on the streets busking and out there in the pubs playing pub gigs and getting paid for work. But there's one more. It's this channel here. This channel exists for people like you. If you're trying to take that next step into gigging, I want my channel to be a place where everything you could ever need to know is here. That is the objective. So if you're here for the journey, consider subscribing to the channel because there's loads more videos coming soon. All the links for the YouTube channels I've talked about today are going to be down in the description, so do go and check those guys out, because if you're serious about taking your music out there and doing it in front of people, these are the people to listen to. If you found some other YouTube channels particularly helpful, share them in the comments so that we all get to enjoy their content as well. As always, thanks for being here, thanks for watching, I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.